Hi friend, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about security group. So in my previous video, I have already explained about VPC subnet route table, and in this video we are going to learn about security group. So what is security group? Security group is basically a firewall. Using a security group, we are going to allow or block a traffic. So suppose this is my VPC, this red block, and this is my subnet. Inside my subnet, I have created one EC2, and this is my route table. So I've already explained in route table what is routing. So let me explain one thing. So suppose that there is a road from Delhi to Agra. If any car is going on this road, it is going to reach Agra. And if there is a road between Delhi to Mumbai, a car is going on this road is going to reach Mumbai. And this is what similar way routing do. In routing, we define some rule. So as per that rule, whatever the traffic is coming, it checks for this input for this port where I should route. Suppose that I have created one VPC pairing between this VPC and other VPC. So, and there is some CIDR block for this VPC. So my route table if check, if its traffic is for this CIDR block, it is going to route my traffic from route table to go into my this VPC. And if it is check the route is for internet gateway, it is not for this CIDR block. Suppose that my 192.168.0.0/16. So if it is for this IP, it is going to route on this VPC pairing VPX. And if it is for all for internet, and it is going to route to internet gateway. I have already explained in detail in my previous video. Please check in route table. In this video, I'm going to explain about firewall. So when the traffic is coming from this route table to into my this subnet, it is going to cross through two important firewall. One is a network access control list and NACL. So whatever the traffic is coming to this route table, it is going to be first checked by this NACL. Is this traffic is allowed or denied? If it is allowed, then only it is going to pass this NACL and reach into our subnet. And before going to this, when it is entered into this subnet, it is going to reach as per the traffic rule into to this EC2 instance. Similarly, before reaching to this instance, there is a another firewall is called security group. And this security group again, this rule is allowed or deny, block. So when we create any EC2 machine, there is one basic concept. A ENI is attached with this machine. What is ENI? Elastic Network Interface. And when this ENI is attached, a security group is created and attached with this ENI. Actually, the security group is attached with ENI. And in this security group, we allow some rule. By default, this security group deny everything. By default, by default, security group deny every traffic. It's not going to allow anything. We have to explicitly go and allow some rule. So definitely by default, two kind of rule we create here: inbound rule and outbound rule. And there is a three category we have to take care. One is protocol, one is other is port, and other is source. Similarly here, protocol, port, and source. So what protocol I'm going to allow here? All this I have to define. Like this is my web server. I want to allow HTTP. So it is going to port 80 and from internet. And I want to do some SSH. to do some changes into my server, I would allow SSH protocol from port 822 from my laptop IP only, not from other. And for outbound, we allow all protocol, all port, and from everywhere. Why we do this? Let me explain you. This is my second topic. Whenever, suppose this is my EC2 machine and this is my laptop. This is me using my laptop. Okay. Whenever I send some request to my laptop, it must be passed through security group. Let me make other thing I'm ignoring because we want to understand only security group here. It will be must be passed through security group and security group check. This is a HTTP request on port 80 from internet. So my security group is allowed it and it is let it pass. So when it reach this EC2 machine, it is going to enter into using port 80 into my server. When this EC2 respond to my request, so first one is my request and this is response. This is response. Okay. When it is going to response, it is not going to use port 80. It is going to use some ephemeral port. What is ephemeral port? In some machine, it is ranging from 491522655535, and some of my Amazon Linux machine, we found that it is ranging from 3276826099. Using a port between these two range, suppose that this will be 5111. Using this port it is going to respond me. For that reason, we always put all. If you want, you can specifically you can check. You go and check into your server. There is a command called cat process net IP v4 IP underscore local underscore port underscore range. Using this command, you can find out your ephemeral port range and you can define here. That will be more granular level access and best practice. But generally, out allowing all in outbound because the traffic is going outside of my server. It is not coming inside. It is secure to allow all. One more thing I want to explain about security group is stateful. So what is stateful? Whenever we define some inbound rule, suppose that I have defined SSH on port 80 from my laptop IP. By default, the same rule is allowed in outbound also. We don't have to go and allow it explicitly in outbound also. If I allowed some HTTP here, port 80 to internet, so it is also get allowed into outbound. This is stateful characteristic. Opposite of stateful, knuckle is there, which follows stateless. If I define some inbound rule, if explicitly that I have not defined that same rule in my outbound, that is blocked. Means deny. It is not going to allow the same rule. Suppose that I have allowed here some um, HTTPS on 443 to internet. It is I have to go and allowed here also the same thing. 443 on internet. I have to define IP here. By short form I am writing this. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. In my next video, I'm going to give you a demo in AWS console, how to create a security group, how to create inbound rule, outbound rule, and how to attach with the EC2 instance. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.